Hello, on your Advocacy community. I felt like it has been forever, or I feel like it's been forever. It's been so long that one, I've lost my voice, and two, I need a cheat sheet to talk. That's how long it's been. So I decided if I was going to give this little chat episode segment a title, it would be 10 topics in 10 minutes with Tammy. And so let's go. I'm going to look at the timer and let's begin. So if you guys have been following along on any of my other social media channels, you know that this last week I lost my stepfather, who really has been my father for the greater portion of my life. My birth father passed away when I was a teenager. And so my stepdad has been my dad for over the last 20 years and the only grandfather that my kids have ever known. And so it has been quite emotional, and coming off of a very emotional 2021 and bridging into 2022. There was lots of things planned out, as we all have, for the beginning of a brand new year. But I thought today, especially with it being Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and all the change in him using his voice and reminding us that sometimes, we might see the stair, but we don't see the whole staircase, and that sometimes things happen, but we need to continue to move forward, that it was appropriate for me to jump on and share some of the things that are going on, some of the things that will be coming, but really remind us all that we need to give ourselves grace, especially for all of us that are in that caregiving space, that special needs parenting space, and that self-advocacy space. We really need to remember that all the things we plan, events that happen, that, change is inevitable. And there's so many things in the day that can fluctuate from moment to moment. And so we really just need to, serve ourselves in the sense of giving ourselves that grace, giving ourselves those moments, and remembering how important our mental health is, as well as the loved ones around us. And so I'm so thankful for all the works that Martin Luther King did in paving the way. But I'm so thankful for him today, because it really it pushed me to say, I need to get on and I need to speak about this. I listed out some of his favorite quotes that I think really relate to us as caregivers and special needs parents, as well as self-advocates, which I'm going to list below this in the content. And I think that you guys will find them, like, they connect at such a high level as well. One of the other topics to talk about, and then we're going to kind of wrap back around, I guess would be also in relation to Martin Luther King, is that today is Betty White's 100th birthday. And when I think about things and people who've used their voice, have had empathy for others, for animals, for definitely sharing that compassion with the world, I think that Betty White was one of those people. And so I think it's even that much more powerful of a day, that today was her 100th birthday, and just the difference that she tried to pave the way and make in our world today as well. Both of them should be so commended on that. Another topic, my raspy voice. So this happened a few years ago, and it took a couple months to get rid of. And I was hoping that I had learned all the tricks of helping it out. But basically, around the beginning of December, I started to lose my voice, and it just comes and it goes. And I just feel like I'm not really sure if I sound like a cool singer that has a raspy voice, or if it just sounds really, really bad. And I was trying to make myself feel better. And I looked at some of the musicians and actresses that have a raspy voice, like Demi Moore. They said Emma Stone. I don't remember hearing what her voice is. Lucille Ball. Did you know she had a raspy voice? Joanne Rivers and Janis Joplin. And so I don't know. I feel like I sound maybe like a bad Janis Joplin. I'm not sure. So if you think of anyone that you think I sound like right now, please be kind, and whatever you say, let me know. And if you have any tricks. So I've been doing that throat coat tea. I definitely have been doing cough drops and soothing drops and lemon drops and gargling with salt water and aspirin and all those other things. But if you have any ideas, just let me know. I would love them. Obviously for me, my 2021 like was like kind of like a typhoon hurricane all in one, kind of went out like an elephant. And I had all of these things, planned as coming into 2022. And then I was like, oh, 2022 is like an angry lion. And so I would love for you to drop in the comments, send me a message, and let me know how your 2022 is going. If you want to let me know how your 2021 went out, I would love to share in that with you and learn from you as well how that went. I'm trying to think on the rest of my list of the things I have to say, and I only have 3.5 minutes if I'm going to keep this 10 topics. Oh, my oldest daughter turned 30 yesterday, so that's something, isn't it? I can't believe she's 30. I mean, I feel like when I look at her, like she's still like 10. Like I just don't think of it. And even though I have a grandson, she has a 7-year-old, like it doesn't all connect for me. Moms, if you feel that same way, let me know that. Then at least I feel maybe a little better. I'm not the only one out there that feels like your kids are forever your baby. 10 minutes with Tammy. So let's talk about that. My goal was to launch that the first week of January. Obviously, that did not happen, but there's going to be a short podcast called 10 Minutes with Tammy. And basically what I have realized is that over the last couple of years, though I have tons of different guests on and people that share from their experiences, I have not shared my experiences, which obviously, as many of you know, I'm a super, super, super medical mom. We are at the hospital every week. Obviously, I have a son that is now an adult and done the whole transition process. I'm also a patient advocate, which I don't openly right now advertise, but I do that in our hospital setting. And I'm also on committees and board to create change in my community and in our state. So, I really want to start sharing these things, but in small tidbits. So 10 Minutes with Tammy will be coming out. I'm not exactly sure when. Maybe this will be the first episode. I probably don't think so, but maybe with you guys. So with that, I want to leave you with one other Martin Luther King quote that I think is just so powerful and relates to us and everyone else out there is life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And I feel like in the space of caregiving, in the space of special needs parenting, and the space of self-advocates, we are always advocating for ourselves, advocating for others, advocating for our children, and really sharing and being that voice. And I implore you to please share that with others and continue to share your passion about all the things that need change, because what we do know is in the world, the disabled community is the most discriminated against grouping of individuals that are made up of all colors, shapes, and sizes in the world. And it takes each and every one of us every single day to continue fighting and using our voice for change. So I thank all of you that are out there that are doing that right now. I'm going to drop these other quotes below. I'm going to get emotional on you. I don't know if that was 10 topics that I touched on, but I'll go back and I'll count them. Maybe it was only 7. I'm not sure, but I'm just so happy that I was able to jump on, connect with you guys for a few moments, and definitely more to come and more to share. So lots of loves, hugs. I hope all of you and your families are healthy during this surge that is going on. Please stay safe, and I'll be talking to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.